Good morning, this is Joanne in Colorado. My hummingbird garden. I have a feeder up over there. Flowers that are starting to bloom. A bunch of them that are still growing and getting there. Oh, some zinnias that are starting to open. Some honeysuckle. Some more salvia and vermillionaire. And hot lips. The canna lilies are getting close to the size that will bloom, and hot lips and some more purple salvia, bird baths, bees balm, penstemon, honeysuckle. That one there, I sprayed with water when I just had way too many hummingbirds in the yard to spray it with bug spray. No matter how safe it was for little birds, I just didn't trust it. I have hummingbird hyssop over there, but my honeysuckle, the blooms just kind of all knotted up with all of the aphids that were on it. And then they said right before the end of May, a lot of hummingbirds that are here in the Front Range in Colorado, they spend that month here and then they move on further north, and all of our hummingbirds seem to have left for a few days, and I watched and we had no hummingbirds here. So I did take some spray that's supposed to be kind of safe and sprayed each little bloom, left it for a day, and then I hosed it down with water again really good. And then 2 days later, a few more hummingbirds showed up. We have another black-chinned, but in all these flowers, usually a black-chinned and a broad-tailed, they would be at this bees balm every 10 minutes. And for some reason or other, they're still not coming. I've been changing their sugar water every little bit. Every 2 to 3 days, 2.5 days, somewhere in there. I did see the black-chinned going to the bees balm yesterday. These are the branches that the weather has broke off or that I cut off when I moved them, and they're still blooming in water, so I am keeping them ready. There's some catmint. I left that in the zinnia pot just because I thought it might help keep the soil on them. Anyways, I wish we had more hummingbirds at the moment, but we should have. When the males show up, usually a bunch of females show up within 2 to 3 days. So I have seen another female here, and I've seen that male in the yard a bunch of times yesterday. So hopefully then we have all of our other little birds. Tell me what you think. I'm wondering if having these birds' feeders close to the flowers, these are just little finches, but I'm wondering if having them this close to the flowers, if this would keep the hummingbirds away. Generally speaking, I usually move all of the finch feeders out of my garden. during this season because there's plenty of other food for the finches to eat around here. So please leave in the comments your opinion. I have friends that feed all kinds of birds in their yards, and if that's the case, then and if that works, then that's great. But if it keeps all my hummingbirds out of the yard, I definitely want to move them. So let me know. And in the meantime, I'm going to go water my flowers and hopefully get them growing faster. So have a great day. I'll post a couple very short videos that I have of the hummingbird yesterday. And we'll be back. And at least something's growing and something's blooming. So see you next time. Bye-bye.